Welcome back to Midday. Martin Luther King Jr. Day is coming up on Monday, and our good friend Janetta Williams, president of the NAACP Salt Lake branch, is here on the show to tell us about a TV special that will honor Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And this year's tribute is different than other years because usually there's a big luncheon coming up on Monday.
Exactly.
How have you shifted gears? Because you can't do that this year.
No, we had to really shift gears and try to figure out what to do because we wanted to make sure that we were giving honor to Dr. King and Mrs. Rosa Parks, as well as we always do on the third Monday in January. But this year, folks will be able to watch at home. It'll be televised, CW30 and on ABC4. And so we have been really working hard to bring the community and the insight of Dr. King and Mrs. Rosa Parks, and then our awards and recipients that we will be highlighting. So we're very excited about that.
Is that the silver lining to the pandemic, is how many people this can reach with it being on television that couldn't fit in the luncheon each year?
Exactly, yes. It's been a challenge, but we kept thinking, what can we do and how can we do it, and we're just so thankful for ABC4 and CW30 and making this available so we can be able to reach out to the full community and the whole state.
Oh, we are proud to be a partner with you on this. Tell our viewers about some of the awards being presented.
Yes, the Dr. King Award will be presented to the Kindergarten Foundation for their education and literacy programs, and the Rosa Parks Award to Jeanette Bott, with the president and CEO of the Utah Food Bank. And we actually have 18 first responders awards that will be presented and 15 scholarships. And our premium donor is the New Skin Enterprise.
Was it hard to pick the winner this year with how many heroes have stepped up and stepped forward?
It really was. It really was hard because we wanted to recognize so many other people, and there were so many other groups out there. And in the presentation that we've done, we did give thanks to the frontline workers and the first responders, of course, some of the frontline workers as well.
I have to tell you, Jeanette Bott, good friend of us here at ABC4, has done incredible things in our state, a well-deserved award recipient. Yes. Why is it so important? I know it is every year, but especially this year, to celebrate on Monday, to take time with your family, take time out and watch the program and think about this in a time when our country is in such a great state of unrest?
Yes, it's really important because Dr. King, his main effort, when people look and talk about Dr. King, they talk about his nonviolence approach. They talk about Gandhi and his nonviolent approach. And so now we see all of this unrest going on, and it started with a lot of the shootings of Black women and men, and then the protest that was going on, and then now everything that happened just recently at our Capitol in Washington, D.C., but those people were, had guns and they were going to do harm. So at this time I think for the Dr. King kind of a tribute to him would be for parents to be able to sit down and talk to their children about Dr. King and what he did, and then make them understand too about Mrs. Rosa Parks. Why was it important for her to sit down and not give up her seat to a white man on the bus? Because now when you look at people riding the bus or the trains, the tracks, they're thinking, oh, I can just sit anywhere. But years back, it wasn't like that. So I think it's important for our young folks to really know the history.
Take time out and watch, everybody, on Monday. It is on the CW30. It is a special tribute. It airs at 7 o'clock, and then coming up a week from this Saturday, January 23rd at 6 o'clock right here on ABC4 Utah. Janetta Williams, thank you so much.
Thank you so much
for your time and stopping by the show. We'll be right back with more Midday.